Are you looking for the next craft beer to try? Well, maybe the Nightman Leaveth from Oddside Ales is the one for you. Welcome back, everybody. So today we are going to try the Nightman Leaveth. This is a imperial rye milk stout with vanilla beans aged in rye whiskey barrels. Manufactured 9/24/18. Oddside Ales had a brewery release probably a little over a month ago that we went up to, so I did pick this up at the brewery. I think they did send some out, but one of the beers was like a Foster the Bananas that I really wanted, but we didn't get there in time, and they were sold out by the time we got there. It is a guy jumping out of a window on the label. The funny thing about this label, and I think there's the sweet potato one, they're very like slick. Like I could almost see somebody dropping this bottle. This is at cellar temperature, probably around 65. 11% ABV and 53 IBUs. It is snowing, raining here. I'm brewing a beer, so I wanted something warm. So that's why I'm drinking this one now. Good hiss. We do have some smoke coming out of there. Untapped is saying imperial milk / sweet stout. I have obviously had this before. I had it at the brewery as we got to taste most of the beers that they had for sale. There we go. We do have a chocolate colored head, small and medium bubbles in there, about a finger of head, tightly compacted bubbles on the side. Color, I would say, is a very dark brown. It doesn't look black. It almost looks a little darker than the actual bottle. I do have a dark amber hue at the bottom of the glass. Let's go ahead and smell. You do pick up on that whiskey barrel, like a whiskey barrel kind of spice with chocolate. Obviously, that's from the rye. Again, this beer is about 65, so I think you're going to pick up more of that chocolate, and I do get some of it, but that whiskey barrel spice is what comes out the most in the smell to me. Then there is some chocolate in the back. Let's go ahead and taste. Pretty thick beer. You do get that sweet chocolate up front, a little bit of that spice, then it does go back into a whiskey oak taste. A little bit of alcohol, I do feel it in my throat a little. Aftertaste is a sweeter kind of chocolate, a little bit of roasted malts. I do get a little bit of vanilla in the aftertaste. I really don't get that in the taste, but I think that chocolate then going to that whiskey barrel really takes out the vanilla in this one. I would have to stick with my first score of a 4.5. That whiskey barrel isn't like in your face. It's nice and subtle. You do get that sweeter chocolate up front with a little bit of spice from that rye. But yeah, definitely a beer to pick up if you're into barrel-aged stouts. It is sweet, but it's not as sweet as you probably would think, and I'm guessing that's because of the whiskey barrel cutting through it. And I guess I should say it's not that sweet for me. It does have some sweetness, but like I say, that chocolate up front kind of goes back into that whiskey barrel, and that really stops some of that sweetness, some of that chocolate, and takes over. And like I said, the aftertaste Now it's more like of a chocolate with some coffee, roasted malts in there with a little bit of vanilla. So let's check Untapped. 32 of my friends have rated this, average 4.25 out of 5. Almost 5,000 people have rated this, average 4.25 out of 5. Obviously, I'm a little bit higher, but what are you going to do? Some people are going to like it, some people aren't. Pretty solid rye barrel. Mike did give it a 4.75. 4.75 from Jack. So yeah, it is a good beer, and obviously by the scores, most people think it is good. 4.25. You really don't see a lot of reviews on Untapped that both your friends and the rest of the people that have rated this have scores that high, at least for the beers that I rate. So yeah, definitely one to pick up. I did pick up a 4-pack of this. I think I have 2 left, but we will age them and see how they do. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, happy brewing.